Welcome to Stone and Watch Clone Wars Debrief. Okay, let's just jump right into it. Now, this is Season 7, the final season for the Clone Wars, which is dropping on Disney+. Now, this Episode 1, Bad Batch, dropped on Disney Plus on Friday the 21st of February, and it's being directed by Dave Filoni and Kyle Dunlevy. I think that's how you say him. I do apologize. George Lucas is the creator, of course. And we got Michnovetz as one of the writers, and Brent V. Friedman. Now, all I got to say is just right off the bat, without any spoilers, I watched this episode like 2 or 3 times now. I'm pretty sure everybody else has watched it a hell of a lot more than I have. And I got to say, this thing was awesome. Now, I did not do any like rewatch or anything like that going into this. I kind of went into this thing as almost as cold as I possibly could. I mean, there was some stuff I remember watching from like back when the Clone Wars was still going on beforehand. And then like when they had the last season 6 drop on Netflix and what have you. So, and then I did it at one point. I did do the chronological proper order rewatch and stuff like that. That took a while and what have you. So once you do that though, man, it puts this show in a whole different light. When you actually watch it in the order, which like it puts it in timeline order, it makes a whole lot more sense. What have you. So I highly suggest, if you have not done so, look it up. You definitely want to do that. That's exactly how you got to watch this show. It's a little haha that George Lucas did to us, by, when he was releasing this show to begin with. So, but that's for a whole nother video. Anyway, we've got starring in this episode, we got D. Bradley Baker. Now he's pretty much doing everybody except for like 2 or 3 characters, and then we have Matt Wood. He's pretty much doing the other half of the characters on this show, and then we've got Terrence Carson coming in doing the voice for Mace Windu. Matt Lanter coming in again doing Anakin Skywalker. And we have Tom Kane doing the voice as the narrator for this episode. Now the description reads, fearing the separatists possess data that allows them to predict Republic strategy, Rex, Cody, and Clone Force 99, an unorthodox elite squad also known as the Bad Batch, infiltrate separatist stronghold on Anaxes to recover the Republic strategy algorithm from Admiral Trench. But a haunting truth awaits. Clone Force 99, who are better known as the Bad Batch, they are a group of clones who are marked as defects from the clone program, but they all have special skills of their own. We have Hunter, who is the leader and has enhanced senses. He kind of looks like Rambo, and when he greets Captain Rex for the first time, it appears to be a homage between Dutch and Dylan, first embrace from Predator. And then we get Tech, he's like the glass-wearing nerd of the group. We get Wrecker, who's the muscle, far bigger and stronger than the average clone. And finally, we get the sharpshooter of the group, Crosshair. Combination of Kyuzo, the master swordsman from the 7 Samurai, and Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. Now, their designation as Clone Force 99 is a heartbreaking inspiration that longtime fans of the Clone Wars will recognize instantly. 99 was a malformed clone, unfit for regular service. He did, however, serve doing janitorial and maintenance work on Commando. He inspired many clones with his Gunga Jinn-like story and sacrifice, defending his home from the separatist attack led by Zanja Ventress about 21 years before the events of New Hope. You can watch 99's arc through the Clone Wars by watching episodes Clone Cadets and ARC Troopers. His ending inspired other clones to give their last full measure as well, and they were able to repel the separatists at the Battle of Commando. Now, one of the main story elements of this episode revolves around that battle plans that only a clone named Echo would have known. Now, the separatists have been able to guess Commander Rex's battle plans, and he thinks that his dead friend might be somehow responsible for this. Now, Echo first appeared in the episode called Rookie, which was in the middle chapter of a trilogy that also contained Clone Cadets and ARC Troopers. He then was featured prominently in the Citadel arc, where he was killed and sacrificing himself for the rest of his clones. Now, the main villain of this arc is the spider-like Admiral Trench, another character long thought dead. He was the heavy in the first chronological episode of the Clone Wars, Cat and Mouse. He and Anakin, supported by Yaren and Obi-Wan Kenobi, engaged in a tense Star Trek-like cloak ship standoff, ending in Trench's death. Now, that was one hell of an episode. Now, again, that's when you actually watch these things in timeline order. Once you do that, man, it just gives this whole series a whole new meaning. I can't say it enough. Just can't say it enough. Now, I love this. I love this episode. My only main bitch is that it was kind of short. Other than that, now, like I said, this episode was just like, it just jumps right into it. I mean, the animation on this thing is just totally amazing and what have you. I just can't wait to see where they go. Now, granted, there is only going to be 12 episodes for this final season, so that's kind of a bummer and what have you. So, but I'm looking forward to watching this, and I think the next like 3 or 4 are also going to involve the Bad Batch as well, to my understanding. So I'm waiting to see how that all plays out. Now, again, we only had like a 24-minute runtime, so that's going to be like my biggest bitch this whole entire series. I'm probably thinking. I think that's all we're going to get is like maybe half hour or so shows, but I guess that's better than nothing. So that's going to end up being like what, like almost like a 6-hour movie when you take them all, like add them all up, 12 and stuff like that. So I have to wait and see how that all plays out. Now I'm waiting to see how this goes. Now again, I'm going to be dropping review videos for each and every episode every single week. Stay tuned for Stone and Watch Clone Wars Debrief. So see you next time. Peace. Make sure you click on that subscribe button so you can be notified every time I drop another video. Hey, while you're at it, check out one of my other movie review videos, or check out one of my drum cover videos. Give it a like, give it a share, join in the discussion in the comments down below. Have a good day. Peace.